tattoo, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We are back with another video. Now, this is going to be the second video for today. Now, if you guys haven't checked it out, earlier today I uploaded a video talking about the whole Antonio Brown situation. But I guess we're going to kind of continue talking about something that happens to be kind of like that. We're going to be talking about who I think is going to win the NFC South. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do this for the other divisions, because the only reason I'm actually doing this for the NFC South is due to the fact that my team, the Atlanta Falcons, do play in the NFC South. Now, this division is probably going to be one of the toughest divisions in terms of this season, because you have Tom Brady now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You had Teddy Bridgewater as the quarterback for the Panthers. The Panthers have a new head coach. The Buccaneers have a new quarterback. The Falcons and Saints basically don't really have anything. I mean, the Saints added Emmanuel Sanders to their wide receiving core, so they don't really need to go for that in the draft. They could probably add a defensive guy. The Falcons are 100% going to go defensive in this draft, and I don't see anything changing from that. So let's look at who I think has the best chance of winning this division, because now there's a rule, or they added something. Only one team from each conference can get a bye. That means if you're in a tough division like the NFC South, it's going to be very tough to get that number one spot and that bye. But when it comes to this division, I only see three teams being really competitive in terms of like actually making a chance to go to the playoffs. The one team I actually don't see there yet is the Carolina Panthers, because I don't really trust. I know Teddy Bridgewater is very good. He has a very good record as a starter. He went 5-0 as a Saints starter when Drew Brees got injured, so that's very impressive. But we have never seen him play for the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are a whole different team than the New Orleans Saints. Yes, they are division rivals, but we really don't know how Teddy Bridgewater is going to play for them. The other three, we've already seen how Tom Brady plays with the Patriots, so I feel like he's going to be a very good fit at Tampa Bay. He wouldn't have gone there if he didn't know he can win. The Saints, Drew Brees, the Saints have made the playoffs the past 2 times, so that's a very good thing. And then the Falcons are probably, I say, a hot and cold team. Like, if we can get everything perfect in the draft, then we can get everything working in the season and have barely any injuries, then the Falcons are going to be a very, very good shot to win the NFC South. So let's look at each game that's going to be happening. First off, we're going to go through Atlanta. Atlanta's going to have to play, based on simple this, let's just go into this. My team is going to have to play the Saints, all teams away and at home. The Saints are going to be very tough to beat. You know what? Actually, I think it goes like this. In my honestly order them explain it. I think it's going to be the Saints that win this division, the Falcons that come in second, the Bucs that come in third, and the Carolina Panthers that come in fourth. For one specific reason. Everybody's talking about that Tom Brady can carry the Bucs to the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl next year is going to be hosted in Tampa Bay. But we don't really know that, because we can't really predict what's going to happen in the season. One of these guys could get injured. Tom Brady could get injured. One of his wide receivers could get injured. One of these defensive guys could get injured. And that could mean the whole entire season is over for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just look at what happened to the Lions. The Lions were a very decent team. Matthew Stafford got injured. They have the number 3 pick in the draft. Like, you can't predict these things, so you can't really say that much about Tom Brady carrying the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to the Super Bowl. So in that case, I'm going to go with the team that's made the playoffs the last 2 years, the Saints, as the number 1 team. Drew Brees is the better quarterback between him and Tom Brady. I've already explained my reasoning on that. I just prefer Drew Brees, and Drew Brees has proven a lot more than Tom Brady, in my honest opinion, to be honest. And then the reason I had the Falcons in second is due to Matt Ryan's been playing as an Atlanta Falcon for a lot of years, and Tom Brady only joined Tampa Bay, so he's gonna have to get up to speed with the way they play. And considering that they may play a different style than what New England has played, that may take a few games, and I don't feel like Tampa Bay has a few games enough to get ready for the season. So that's why I had the Falcons in second. The Bucs are different with Tom Brady. Now the Bucs are definitely better than the Carolina Panthers. if Christian McCaffrey has a season like he just did this past season, I may actually put Tampa Bay in that fourth spot because Christian McCaffrey was leading yards in rushing. He was top 5 in receiving. I think he was actually top 10, not top 5 in receiving yards. But for a running back to do that, that's really, really impressive. Christian McCaffrey was definitely the best running back in that division last season. And also, I gotta say, another reason why I have the Saints winning this division is due to their offense and their defense. They have a defense that can stop the run. They have an offense that can score points. They have Michael Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders now. Drew Brees as weapons. They have Alvin Kamara at running back. And then they have, like I said, they have a good offensive line that can protect Drew Brees from getting sacked. And then they have one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL in Drew Brees. Tampa Bay, the one position I'd probably say is their questionable position, their running back, because their running back I wouldn't say is really, really good. And now that the Falcons have added Todd Gurley and we've added outside linebacker as Dante Fowler Jr., this looks like it's going to be a very good thing. And from what I've heard, Falcons are going to have 10 former first round picks in their offense. 10 former first round picks in their offense. That is absolutely impressive from the Falcons. And if all these guys can gel together at the start of the season or before the start of the season, the Falcons are going to be a really, really tough team to beat because we were 1-7 at the start of last season and we finished 7-9. That means in the second half of the season we went 6-2. 6-2. And we started 1-7. If the Falcons can get everything right, the Falcons are going to be the second best team in this NFC South. Tampa Bay is going to be third. Carolina is going to be fourth, unless Terry Bridgewater just has an amazing season. Because then Carolina probably will be third. I still think Atlanta is going to be second, but the winners of this division are going to be Drew Brees and those New Orleans Saints. I just don't know about Tom Brady. It's too early to predict anything because once we start seeing Tom Brady playing with his Buccaneers, then we'll be able to tell who's going to win this NFC South. But in terms of my honest opinion, early predictions right now, I have the Saints winning, Falcons finishing second, possibly in the playoff spot. The Panthers finishing third. Oh, wait, no, the Buccaneers finishing third, the Panthers finishing fourth, and that is my prediction for this NFC South season. So, anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please do smash the like button. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Make sure to give your predictions for the NFC South in the comments down below. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.